How's everyone doing? We haven't posted a video on the epilepsy site for a long time, and been busy with everything. We got some dogs and stuff. Just want to show you the gate we built. We cut some bikes and stuff out of 3/8 plate. Had the dogs so we could pen them in the backyard. So we built all this out of scrap, out of crates from bikes and things like that. So we'll go inside the building. I'll show you some of the projects we're working on at the moment and talk about some of the things we're going to be doing over the winter. As you can see, the building's lock, stock, and full. Alexa, turn off the music. So we've been working on the 1942 International. Way bigger project than what I thought it was going to be. Car guys out there, they always said it was a big job to do a car. I'll never do another car, but you kind of do so much and you get bored and then you go to something else. We've had the epilepsy bike out to Shelburne a weekend or two ago, and we had good reviews. Everybody liked the paint, they liked the bike, had a lot of pictures taken and positive things. So kind of took me off the truck for a moment and kind of get back on the bike. So we purchased this bike. This is a 1200 Venture. We had one we started that's green with the 4-barrel. I happened to come across this one at a good price, so I bought this. Not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, but we're going to turn it into something this winter. I got some guys that's real good friends, and as you've seen them in the past, they've been here. So I'm hoping to get some people together again and have a good time here and build some stuff. The epilepsy bike, it's 90% done, but we'll try to finish that up this winter, do the wiring and the carb, line the tank and fire it up and take it for a rip and probably sit it out back with the rest of the bikes and run out of space. I think the count now is 16, 17. So come over this one. This is the one we just got from George Wombolt. This is laying over a bank behind his building. And this one here we got 2 days in on. We're doing like a little cafe style. It was in rough shape. I'm not sure if the engine's any good. I haven't dug into it. I'm just mocking the bike up for now because it was free. Thanks, George. We're just going to build something out of the bike just to kind of promote the epilepsy page, keep things positive until we get back to what the real cause of the epilepsy bike is. There's a whole bunch of things going on. The V4 bike venture, we had suggestions of a punk bike, we've had suggestions of rat bike, we've had suggestions of dragster, we had suggestions of putting a V8 in it, and we basically got the V8. We have another one of those. We have 3 of those, so we have another one with just the frame. So I think I'm going to tackle that and throw the V8 in that this winter and see what comes out of that. Out back, just some of the projects we've been working on. Just to let everybody know I'm still not sitting idle. We'll venture it back and I'll show you some of the projects that is out back. This is the Coffin Room. So if you come out, you can see some of the projects is in here. Some new additions, older additions. This bike here was given to us by a close friend. She didn't want the bike anymore, so she handed it to us. We painted it. We're not 100% finished with it. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it, but we're just doing up something with it. There's the other venture over there with the Holly 4-barrel on it. And we've got a bike here in the corner. That's GSXR 1100. I started some time ago. I've got a lot of projects on the go, but I'm always looking for more. Someday I'll just work at this stuff steady when I'm ready to retire. So now's a good time to collect it all up. The 42 International, that's outside the panel truck. We're building that basically as a fun project. It's got a 6-liter LS motor in it, carbureted. We're planning to put this bike here, the Skull bike, in the back, and it's going to haul out on a set of rails like a coffin. Since that bike has my brother's remains in the frame, we'll put that in the back and run it as as a hearse type deal. We're going to paint it up with skulls and almost do like a Halloween truck type thing, just to be different than everybody else, because we like different. And the moonshine bike, we was planning to get that done this summer. Working 40 hours a week ties up a lot of time, but we do have all the parts for this. The only thing it requires right now is the motor to be cleaned up a little bit and put the transmission together. I searched high and low for this because it's an urban bike. It's not a BMW, it's a knockoff. It was given to me by a real good friend, Devin Mansfield, and we want to put this together and take Devin for a ride in the sidecar. I tracked the parts down in Hong Kong. Believe it or not, all the transmission parts, bearings, gaskets, everything come from Hong Kong for 75 bucks. So I've got everything to do it. We're just going to get that thrown together this winter and whatnot. So this winter we're planning on having a couple day builds on the weekends when the weather gets bad and there's nothing else to do. And if anybody out there is interested in joining us for that day build, whichever we decide to do, just get a hold of me through Facebook Messenger, and I'll gladly invite you down if you got any skills at all, and you can probably learn something.
Even if you don't have any.
And even if you don't have any skills, as my wife says, but we're willing to take any help we can. We do it more, I get more out of it than anybody because I get your help, but hopefully you go away with something and in the base idea of the motorcycle world. And we do this for a hobby. We have no desire to do it for work at this time. We're just having fun, and I've got a big garage here and I've got all kinds of tools, and I just enjoy my friends coming over. And could be you may not know me that well, but if you want to get in touch with me and come over this winter for the day, usually we have a cookout. We provide lunch, if sometimes not, but normally the wife makes us something, and we work in the garage all day. And just, it's not really work, it is, but it isn't. There becomes probably 3 hours of work and 4 hours of fun.
It's a garage day.
It's a garage day. So like I said, if anybody's interested in learning something, I don't mind sharing my knowledge. I don't know everything, but I enjoy what I do know, and I try to work with what I have. And from the remarks I got from the bikes I built, they're positive. I try to stay humble and neutral. Don't always work. I throw wrenches against the wall like everybody else when they get mad. But the older you get, the more you settle down you get and relax and just enjoy life and do what you got to do for fun. So we just want to do an update to show everybody where we're at. We're not just laying down in the corner. I'm trying to get the purple bike public now. I want to make it public for everybody to see. So anybody that's out there that could possibly help me make that better, to make it public, news stations, radio stations, magazines. If there's anyone out there that would take on the challenge and want to do a story on it, notify me. We'll definitely be glad to do a story. So thanks for everything, and keep watching because we're always doing new stuff.